Hello everyone, I will be giving my PC review of the video game Splinter Blacklist and how it holds up in 2021. I will split my rating into multiple categories, that being story, gameplay, and last graphics and performance. I will be giving each a rating out of 10 and then giving it a solid number average. Splinter Blacklist is a mature-rated action stealth video game that was developed by Ubisoft for multiple platforms in 2013. I'll be reviewing the single-player components only and not the multiplayer. The story is simple but great. Sam Fisher and his team are assigned to stop an organization called the Engineers from activating the Blacklist, a series of violent events to cripple the world. It is the clear plot established within the first 5 to 10 minutes that made it easy to follow. The story is constantly filled with action events, the characters introduced are great, and the villain is intimidating. It is a linear story with an ending that some people will like or hate, but that will depend on the player. Overall, it is a good story that takes you around the world even though it is not an open world game. Blacklist has a very well-polished gameplay experience. Within the first few missions, you are slowly introduced to specific tech and items you can use. There are multiple approaches to the mission unless the objective restricts it. You can go in guns blazing, sneak around, or do a mix of both. All three methods have their rewards and advantages. When at some point the story forces you for a moment to use only one method, it does not feel like a burden, but a fun challenge. Level design is diverse from mission to mission. Aside from the campaign, there are also side missions you can play to give you upgrades faster. You can upgrade everything, from weapons, suit, and even your home base, which is actually a plane. The polished gameplay made it a fun experience with a small learning curve. This is one very optimized game. I was able to play at ultra settings at 1080p with no performance issues at all. The frame rate stayed at a solid 60 frames per second that brought in a smooth experience. I used a quad-core CPU with 16GB RAM and a GTX 1050 Ti. Some might say the graphics are dated, but overall it is not bad. The game still looks good with all its texture and lighting effects. What was great about it is that it did not affect performance at all. Overall, I believe this is a game that is visually enjoyable to play. In 2021, Splinter Blacklist does hold up quite well. It is still a great game. The story, gameplay, and graphics overall work very well and brings in an enjoyable experience. As of making this video, there are still rumors that a new installment is still in the works, but nothing has been announced yet. I do look forward to playing a new installment of the series if it ever comes out. That being said, this game is still worth playing in 2021. I hope you enjoy my video. Please like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with my channel.